Peace and blessings, family. All praise to the Most High Power. Out here chilling. Briefly, little something I want to share with y'all right quick. His brother at my job the other day, he had asked me a question in regard to basically achieving goals and trying to on a self-employment note. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't know, I mean, shoot, it's a good portion of my adulthood. You know what I'm saying? I was self-employed and or whatnot. I mean, was very successful at it. But so I had shared that with him a while back or whatnot. Certain things he was talking about brought things to mind that I had learned from my experience. And but he reached out to me the other day and asked me, about pretty much dropping what he's doing and going full-fledged with, in a sense, with what he had in mind doing business-wise. And I ain't know what to say because it's like I ain't had an answer for that. You know what I'm saying? But he want to know what he could, you know what I'm saying, what he needed, what was my take on it. So I didn't have no word for him. I didn't. But then immediately, this right here was pressed upon my spirit. So I shared it with him, and he showed affirmation like he in agreement with it. So I figured I would write it down for myself because it was revelation for myself as well pertaining to the goals and the things that I seek to achieve through the grace of the Most High, all that which is in according to His will. But I wrote this here, and this is what I had sent him. I titled it "In Regards to Time and Achieving Goals." All right, so I had put here. Because he mentioned the time, how much time space he at work, you know what I'm saying, and he would rather be doing this or that, you know what I'm saying, instead, and I put what you do now with the least time you have towards achieving your goals will reflect what you will do when you have more time. And let me repeat that, y'all, just in case y'all didn't hear that. I told him, I said, what you do now with the least, okay? What you do now with the least time, right, you have towards achieving your goals or whatever you set your mind to accomplish, you know what I'm saying? With the least time, you understand that? Whatever you do with that small amount of time will reflect what you would do when you have more time. You understand that? And I was just like, ooh, and it was a message to myself. That's what I wrote on the sheet, a message to myself. What you do with the least time you have will reflect what you will do when you have more time. So that's it. What you do now with the least time you have will reflect what you do when you have more time. So there's a kingdom revelation on that note. You know what I'm saying? Because if because we just here in this little space of time, you understand that, and we say the Lord's Prayer, as in earth as in heaven. You feel me? In heaven as in earth, and really that's the reflection, because we talking about heaven, we talking about eternal life, and if we talking about and if we out here running amok here on this earth, then that's a reflection of what we would do there. You know what I'm saying? So if we truly committed to serving the Most High in earth in this short space of time, we will prove that and solidify that. That'll be solidified by our walk. You understand that? It'll be solidified by our lives, and our lives now is going to reflect what we would do in the kingdom of heaven. So if we operating like the children of God, then we will be perfect fit in the kingdom, benefiting, and being the blessing we will be to the kingdom. But if we out here tearing down and operating like children of darkness, you know what I'm saying, children of the devil, then we will be up there trying to tear down the kingdom of heaven. You understand? So I thought it was deep. Because I ain't know what to tell them, man. I'm like, man, I ain't got no answer, no direct answer for you, because you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's a major faith leap if you stop what you're doing and go jump directly into something, you know what I'm saying, in your house, your whole household depending on you. So I won't be the one to put no gas behind that. But what I will say is, if you got a little time now and you want to achieve goals, you'll maximize on that time that you do have. You know what I'm saying? Working towards it, and then later on when that blessing do come and you have more time, you feel me? You're gonna get it in even more. But if you slacking with the time you got now, playing around and taking that little bit for granted, then that's the same thing you would do when you get more. You see? So all in all, We got to grind, you know what I'm saying, now, you know, and hope for that which is to come, you know what I'm saying, which is faith, feel me? You may not see it now, you may not be receiving the benefits of it now, but you operate now as if, you feel me, you had it, you get what I'm saying? So, man, I hope that was clear, but it's a message to me, you know, and I receive it, you know what I'm saying, because it's convicting, and at the same time, it's that let's get it, go, you know, go harder status, and, you know, all praise to the Most High, man. I pray y'all be blessed. To how be the glory. Let's get it. Yeah, shalom.